Hi, people. Welcome back. All right. I hope you guys had a nice week.
Did you miss
Nice.
us?
Hi. Okay. As usual, you're welcome to Feminine Angle. This is where we discuss everything from a female perspective or feminine perspective,
We're
but
beginning to
from
have
a
male.
f-
We're beginning to have male
exactly. In
engagement.
fact, we thought it was a
Feminine,
feminine
but
angle
some
to
some
everything,
men are
but
really.
some men are like, mm-mm,
Mm,
we don't agree with something.
Sometimes I'll share it to my wife. I'll share it to my sister. Well, that's good.
you
I
know,
mean, let the knowledge spread.
we appreciate
Thank you
everyone
for all
who's been
the
engaged.
engagement and all that. We
Exactly.
truly, truly appreciate it.
All right. So today, Tony, we're discussing demystifying all those myths. You know those things that we used to hear about back
Hmm.
in the day. Well,
It's plenty. Oh.
in fact,
It's, it's plenty. Can we say everything today, so? Are you sure?
I don't think so. I don't think
We
so.
will
I think
try.
we just mentioned like a few that were really very common back in the day. And hey, if you're not 50,
Gen Z may not
you
understand
might
this
not
thing now.
understand what you're talking about.
Millennials may not even understand.
It's possible. Maybe they'll know some. Maybe they
Or
won't
maybe
know
their
all.
parents would have been saying and they would be more like, oh, my
Exactly.
mom. So maybe that they way to relate that, okay, this is what my mom
Let me
means.
start with you. This one you are wearing glasses. Is it that you were drinking a lot of Gary?
It's not
Because
Gary.
one of the
It's
myths
not.
was that if you drink Gary,
Yeah, you will go.
you
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 wear glasses.
you have to wear glasses or you go almost blind.
No, this one is when our good age is reading glasses. It's not like
Oh, okay.
they're reading glasses.
You know
Mm.
that I've always been short-sighted.
But you don't wear
It is
glasses.
fashion that will not make me wear
They
that
wear
thing.
contacts.
No, I'm scared of,
Ah,
of just poking my eye with
mine
something.
is reading glasses. These are progressive. I got tired of getting somewhere and I'm like, can you help me read this? Or I'll take the thing up like this and my kids are like, Mom, and I'm like, come help me read this. Come and do this. Mom, come and sign here. I'm like, what did they say I should sign? And anyway, so I understand. I forget that I need to wear glasses. So that I have to get this progressive. And I
Mhm.
go to the shop and I'm trying to read something and I look for someone and say, excuse me, could you? I'm like, it's embarrassing.
But now, there's very fashionable frames and all that. So I'm seriously thinking about it. And maybe I should just, maybe I should just,
For me,
and
I
all
just
of
got
that.
tired of not of always trying to get someone
I
to
just didn't want to be dependent on
to
something for an
well
excessive
for
period of
mine
time
is
and all that
reading.
because
So and my job requires me to look at small print computer. So I couldn't
I'm 5'5" for the records, right? You're what? 5'8", eh?
as a height
Uh,
5'7".
you're 5'7".
Mm.
So when you put on your shoes and all that, you get to maybe like a
I don't do
5'10".
more now. I don't do more than 3 inches.
Now, so 5'7", so 3 inches, that's 5'10", Abby. You see that you were eating beans because he say when you eat beans,
Oh my god! Our
beans
parents
make
did
you grow
they
taller.
did a number on us, bro. People were packing
You
beans to
you
eat.
you have to eat
Hold
your
on,
beans.
no, because jeans is jeans. Like my dad is tall.
Did it have anything to do with maybe if you were eating properly, your veggies
It's
and all of
jeans.
that?
It's jeans. They just wanted to make us. This was not a meal that many people um like.
Oh, so for them to make us eat, eh?
I'm thinking because this is
Okay.
not even protein.
Exactly. It's just
I just
when
found
did
out.
you find that out? I
Ah,
beg. The way you are talking about it,
when did you find out yourself?
the way you are talking about it, I say, oh, you know what? I've
Ah,
always known that beans is not protein.
I just found out.
There
But
is
to be
carbs.
honest,
I
not
honestly,
more than 2 years.
I'm telling you, I honestly used
And I
to
was
think that
arguing
was.
with my full chest when my friend was telling me. She said, you that you like beans, that you're feeling like I'm doing fit farm. I said, you know, beans is more like 90% carb. I'm like, no. Why they say it's to make us tall? He said, she we have Google now.
Oh God.
Google it. And I was like, so at a point, it kind of like made me not eat beans as often as I really used to.
Mhm.
I like beans food. Akara, beans, moi moi. When I told me that beans was carb, I'm like, we are running from carb because of our
Can you
midsection.
imagine
I mean, I'm
exactly?
packing beans
And
to
now, we've discovered that it's not
Do you remember
protein.
growing up when you eat beans and you want to put meat and they're like, "Are you a thief?
Are you eating? You're eating protein and protein. May the Lord help us.
We're eating beans
May the
and
Lord-
soaking Gary.
May the
That
Lord,
is double carb.
oh my God, may the Lord help us and help our parents.
God.
It is
Because
well.
you want to eat beans and put meat or fish.
So we're weekend now, right? Have you ever been in the situation whereby on Monday morning you refuse to do something because there is a possibility that you do it throughout the week, like spending money on Monday
you see,
morning?
well, it's an early Monday morning. I cannot start with spending money. Wait till about afternoon. If I start this morning now with money, then I will spend.
My father is on the table for this one. My father, thank God, is no longer with us. My father is on the table for this one. 1st of January, my father does not give money. He does not spend money.
It's a bit bad to
If
start.
you like, come and meet him. Sam, it's either you come and collect your Christmas or New Year's gift 31st or 2nd. And if you want to buy anything, let the sky be falling. This man will not spend it. He said because if he starts with that, he's going to end the year like that, spending unnecessarily.
But to be honest, the one I full disclosure, my own is on a Monday morning. If my phone should ring and it's a call, the first call on a Monday morning, and it's a call that I can't start my week like this. Why should on the first call of the day?
It's a different thing.
Call of the week.
No, it's a different thing if you don't want to engage in unnecessary conversations. Do you understand? That's a different ballgame entirely. But then this is a constant thing that, okay, so if I spend money on Monday morning, see, I'm going to work and all of that, and then I went to buy.
Spending money, like if I want to buy Presto card or I want to, maybe something for I'm talking about, like for me, what I still do is, I'm like, I cannot start my Monday with a call that is going to, I'm like, no, call later. I will not start the first call of Monday. I still do it. Like, the first call of the day, no. I'm not taking this call.
I'm talking about money, Some people actually put money in their Bible. They say we'll grow. You put money in your Bible.
You put your Bible under your pillow.
Under your pillow, that you not have bad dreams. I'm telling you, that devil will come, slap the living daylight out of you.
In my home, then you dare not sleep at night when we're growing up.
Oh, that he will call evil spirit.
You want to use your hand. If you spill something,
you use your hand to pack it.
To pack it because they must not hear the sound of broom. But then, growing
up, talking about broom.
Use broom.
The one that you keep behind the door.
I had that. I knew about that later. I'm like, God.
Now you keep the broom behind the door.
What about the one of whistling at night?
Exactly. That one too was calling evil spirit.
They are calling evil spirit.
Oh my God.
Then another one. Like maybe you sit down and maybe the person is sometimes pregnant or not. And you now, maybe I sit like this.
Oh, and then you stretch your head. And then I said, no, you have to cross it back. You have to cross it back.
I don't my time to look
Oh my word. And we believed it,
Do you buy coconut water?
I don't know that one.
Now when I see, when they say coconut water now, they say it's good for back pain and all that. But
and I still hate that taste.
Growing up then, they say I will make you dull. So when we break coconut, the child in you will still be sipping it without them seeing it. It's sweet, it's nice, it's refreshing. It's nice. So I used to dodge to drink it, but they said, "Hey, drink coconut water." Hey. So do you know I still have that? So when I see coconut water everywhere, because people are buying it to drink, I'm like, I said, but I finished going to school.
I didn't know. I didn't know about that. I didn't know about that. I just didn't like the taste. If you were making coconut candy and all of that, it was good for it. Or if you were cooking and making coconut rice and all that, it was good for it. But I didn't know about that coconut water. And I don't like the taste.
Was it fish eye or chicken eye?
Oh, you become an olodo. It's fish eye. Or fish head.
Was it the entire head?
The entire head had one. Then the eye,
I knew that.
The eye in particular. So if you eat the eye like this, and meanwhile, I used to love the eye.
Hey.
Because it had one taste, one
this is juice weird that comes out of it.
No, if it's fried, I don't like
Was it chicken eye?
No, chicken eye had the gooey, whatever. I didn't like that. It was the fish. It was the fish head. The fish head is that if there are 40 people in your class, you'll be among the 35 to 40. The fish eye, the eye itself is that if there are 40, you'll be 40 over 40.
I don't remember this thing. This is why I'm laughing. Oh, it was just crazy. And we used to believe it.
Oh my God. Remember that time that they told us not to speak our local dialect? So if you were Benin, you can't speak Benin. If you were Yoruba or Hausa or something.
No, but yes, that's why.
That will make you...
I can't speak my dialect. My parents, they won't watch it. I can't really speak my dialect because growing up in my house, even as I grew up in Benin, the lingua franca in Benin was Pidgin English.
Yes.
That I can speak Pidgin English the way I can is because I have coconut head.
What happened for mine? Yes, my parents were like that as well. So what happened for mine was that would go out. You know, back in the day, I mean, you could go
play
and play and all of that.
That was where we picked up the pidgin.
So
from
it was a thing for people, you know, to speak Yoruba amongst themselves. So they're gisting and they're talking, you know, you're talking pidgin, you're talking Yoruba and all of that. And you're like, what are these people saying? And they won't translate for you. So if you don't know, you don't know.
That's how I learned.
So if you are Jebo, no problem. You move to the side because nobody is going to translate. And then my mom used to read this newspaper back in the day. It was all Yoruba. And after she was done, and she will be so vested in it, this woman will be reading it as if she's going for an exam. She will read it. There will be I think it was Ikede or something. You know, that was the name of the newspaper. And it used to have stories. And the stories were in episodes. So every week they will write a new one. So when I asked her, so what's happening? What's going on? She just give me the paper. Yeah, I read it. So you sit down and study.
If you dare speak a word of pidgin English, was it taboo?
So right now, I know to speak the pidgin. I know to speak the Yoruba, and I even know my mother's dialect.
They're like, if you speak it, it would affect your English.
Exactly.
And if you speak,
let me just do. And then I used to go for one salon like that. Somebody used to do my hair back in the day. She was very good. So I used to go to the salon, and she would say, no speaking vernacular. No speaking vernacular. If you speak in vernacular, your father will like, don't speak Yoruba to the boy.
Just speak what you want to speak. You know, that's how because of how where I schooled and I was young, so we did Yoruba. So it was exciting for me learning a language. You know, and nobody's going to speak. I mean,
exactly.
Tell you what they're saying. And because of my name, people felt, why are you bearing Toyin? I can't speak Yoruba. I'm not Yoruba. But when we were speaking in secondary school, I would just be listening. And somehow, I picked it up. But I did not say speak it at home.
It was actually fun learning the language.
It was.
And you know, because we used to hide and all that, it made it even...
It made you know, when you're hiding to do something, exactly. There's this excitement and mystery behind it. By the time they found out that we speak Yoruba, we were living in Benin. So we went to Lagos for a visit. And then somehow, with my tattered Yoruba, I was still doing, you know what they say, so I was still... And I was talking to the people that were trading there. And my staff were hailing me. So because they were engaging me, so that they were like, so I was negotiating, I was haggling with the price with them. And because they saw someone that was speaking the language with them, they felt, so my sisters were hailing me. And I know my mom,
Since when?
What are you saying? So I was, you know, my little, you know, of course, you know when they called, when your Moibu is speaking. I was just sitting. My mom was like, since when did you start? I said, I want to speak in my school now. My mom speaking Yoruba, and she was like, she started speaking to me, and I was answering her. She's like, for real?
How? Why? Where?
This school? And my name didn't help matters. Mm-hmm. People used to like, it's not possible for you to be Toyin and you
exactly,
Yoruba,
and
you cannot understand.
Understand.
So, and then because we are only young children, pick
faster,
very fast,
exactly,
very fast. By the time I was in GS2, I was a glue.
And then this one, that when you wave your hand to the
lick, give me water finger.
Your fingernails are all white.
That's all white. No, it was like to us. It was like French tips.
Exactly. So you go outside and just be
give me water finger. But because we're naive. It made us. Now our kids these days.
There was no internet. There was no social media.
Nothing. So
and even the TV was. I was
TV.
On the
TV is 4:00. It starts.
I was on social media one time. So someone said my auntie, I mean my grandma said that the TV only comes on by 5 and by 12 midnight is off.
So it doesn't 12 or 11:30 used to finish. Maybe on Friday Indian film. It will stay till 12.
I was like, these people don't know what they're enjoying. Like you have 24/7
and multiple channels.
Because we had a belt at that time. So if it was your children's belt, if you missed it, forget it.
Until the next day.
That was done. And then on Sunday, if you missed that, was it 7 to 8 or
for children?
No, for the soap operas.
Yeah, it was.
Was it 7 to 8?
7 to 9, because 9 would be network news.
No, it wasn't up to an hour. No, it wasn't up to 2 hours. It was just 1 hour.
Like all of the new masquerade, Village Master.
Exactly. So I think it was maybe like
30 minutes, somewhere 1 hour.
Like 8 to 9.
And of course, in between, they'll have adverts and all that.
Your thermocool and your close-ups,
your blue band,
your Omo blue band.
Oh God, Maggie, all the.
Oh my God!
And we knew how to sing the all. You know, and every
we'll bring the adverts. I think we should bring the adverts.
We'll bring the adverts. And because they were all songs. So
exactly
to make it like entertaining and educating.
The Tom, the First Bank. There was
Union
the bank, Union Bank.
They all had their own songs and everything.
And then the Locks.
Remember Bako
Super
Imperial Leather and all of them. But it was nice. It was fun. So let's know in the comments which of the myths did your parents feed you with, and you probably
exactly.
Oh my God.
Whether it was your parents or maybe or you society. As well. So the ones that maybe you got to know about, or the ones that you were thinking about. Oh, there was one, right? I think it's a nursery rhyme. Boys Yoruba is old. Is Agogo Baba Mi Odara Kokoto Fishishe Fagorodo. Anyway, so those people who understand Yoruba, like the core Yoruba people, he says, my father's clock was so good that it worked for 100 years. It was just recently, I was like, this is a child that is singing this song, right? Nursery rhyme. So the child is probably 5 years old. And he said, oh, it was so good that it worked for 100 years. Now we're talking about a clock, but the actual clock that we're referring to is the heart. So my father's heart was so good that it worked for 100 years.
It lived for 100 years.
So how is a man of 100 years able to birth a child that is 5 years old? Maybe the man was in his 90s when he birthed the child.
Abraham and Sarah.
I'm telling you, Abraham, God gave life to Abraham so that he was able to live for what? Even Sarah lived for 127 years is what the Bible says. So Abraham lived maybe for longer. Like the 150, 160 years and all that.
I want Joseph and
Isaac.
We're not longer in that era.
They do that. No, how would you be having a child at 90 and then we'll be joyful or singing it to class? Oh, my father was so nice.
Let's not even start on the way we used to sing all those our nursery rhymes and things that. So now when I even get the real one, I'm like, oh, it's too late.
Guys, let's know in the comment section, what do you think? All right.
Don't forget to share, subscribe, and engage.
Exactly. Engage. Thank you so much.
See you next time.